Good morning. I'm just saying, staying in bed and cozy and then having waffles, like that sounds like a win-win. Waffles are good. I do like a waffle, I just hate cleaning the waffle iron once I'm done with it. So I usually default to pancakes. You know? Sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes you gotta know when to cut your losses, and my losses are at the waffle iron. How are you guys doing? I just prefer waffle cereal. Ooh, waffle cereal. Interesting. Not something I have partaken in, but I could see it. Nice little tiny waffle bites. Just scoop them up from your milk. Sounds pretty good. Pretty good. If you wanted to commit a real food crime, you could just add a little bit of syrup on top. Good, just cold? Well, I'm glad you're doing well. It is starting to get chilly though, isn't it? Finally. It was, where I live, it was like 70s and 80s through all of October, and then through like the first 2 weeks of November, but now it's finally getting cold. You know, which is nice in a way. I miss the cozy warm, but it is nice for the seasons to be back on track to what they should be. Ooh, maple syrup flavored? So they just did it for you. That sounds really good. Some nice sweet waffles. That sounds good. I've never had that before, but it sounds very tasty. And I've got a sweet tooth even when it comes to cereal, so... Hi, Nye, good morning! I hope you have been doing well. I hope you guys have all been doing well. How was the rest of your week? If I saw you, back on Wednesday, and then I didn't chit-chat with you guys through the rest of the week. How was it? And how's your weekend been so far, too? Hopefully it has been good. Did get some maple syrup cookies. Authentic Canadian syrup. Fresh maple syrup. Like, I'm gonna buy just your thank you for the hat, Melody. I'm gonna buy just your normal store syrup when it comes to like pancakes and stuff. But I can't deny the fact that fresh maple syrup, like actual fresh maple syrup, is so good. So good. Tastes completely different, but it's just so worth it. Maple syrup cookies sounds so good too. You guys are gonna make me hungry and I just had pancakes. I did make just plain pancakes for the most part, and I always add in just like a little bit of like a splash of vanilla and then like a little sprinkling of cinnamon on top. Just to give it like a little extra flavor. But then I make them plain for my parents, and then for me, I always I'll take like the last serving myself. And so with the last of it, I put some chalky chips in it. Brekkie time! Yeah, go get your brekkie! Because, you know, I don't always, but sometimes you just gotta chocolate chip it, you know? I feel like I'm a pretty, normally, my breakfast every single day is a plain bagel with cream cheese, because when I wake up first thing in the morning, I'm not, like, super hungry, but I don't want to come back down after a few hours to grab stuff. Oh my god. Look at him! Long boy. Long boy. He's very cute. So I'm usually like a plain bagel girl, but if I had a choice of like my ideal breakfast, pancakes, some scrambled eggs, and maybe like a hash brown or something on the side. That's the dream, with some coffee or juice. That's the dream. What about you guys? I feel like everybody has a different breakfast, and some people just don't like breakfast at all. I've had a couple people that just like don't bother with breakfast at all because they're just not hungry. You know? Which I get that. Good blueberry bagel with strawberry. Oh, blueberry strawberry is an iconic combo. And a nice warm bagel. That's so good. So yumma. What did I get from... Oh yeah, when we were when I was on vacation a couple weeks ago, we were on our way to the Ren Fair, so we stopped by like a McDonald's to grab breakfast on the way. And I was like not feeling well the night before, so I was like, well, I don't want to get like greasy food. Um, and so I got just literally just a plain bagel. And I initially was like, oh, just like plain bagel with plain cream cheese. Like, well, we don't have cream cheese. It's like, oh, like, that's fine. Like, just butter is fine. I have plain tastes. And so they gave me extra butter. And let me tell you, just warm bread with butter. Humanity, we did it. We got it right on the first go. It was just so good. It was I don't know what about it. It wasn't fancy. It was so yummy. Good stuff. Good stuff. There's nothing like being up super early on like a road trip of some kind and getting... I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it actually. I'm accessing my memory banks. This seems to be a pattern with me. Getting up super early on a road trip and getting a plain bagel with butter. And it hits every time. It ain't no pancakes on a Sunday morning, but it hits every time. I don't know why. I'm a simple woman. Or my mom would always bring... Oh god, my eyeball, sorry. Okay. Bring Cuban bread, put it on a panini, press the toast, and just slather butter. It's just warm bread and butter. Name a more iconic pair. You can't. It always reminds me of of the Unraveled video where Ryan David Gilbert is making all the recipes from Breath of the Wild, and by the end of it they've literally just made like fried bread in a pan, and they're like, this is the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. And it's just... it just always makes you think of that, of like, humanity really was like, we made bread and that's all we needed for the rest of recorded history. And I think that's beautiful. As silly as it is. There's just something about it. Maybe it's also because I have belly hurty disease, and so sometimes even foods that I eat normally will hurt me. But bread and butter? Never seen it before. Why are you exploding me? What is that emo? What are you chucking at me? It's a brick! That's really... I love just the little guy in the distance. Just so small, hibernated. That's very good. Welcome on in. Good morning. I hope you've been having a lovely weekend. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I would like to draw today. I almost did another like D&D stream where we just kind of listened to some Spirit City tunes while I work on D&D stuff. But a lot of what I have to work on is like writing. So I'm like, I might be kind of quiet for most of the stream if I were to do that. I don't know if people care. Maybe it would be a nice like co-working thing. You guys listen to some tunes while you work on your stuff. And we chat occasionally. But I was like, let me try drawing. I realized I hadn't drawn in a couple weeks. That's the other thing, is I'm like, I need to draw. So I'm gonna try to sketch out a seasonal picture, a little winter picture. There's no guarantees, because I'm very bad at composition, and also I haven't drawn in a while, but we'll try. We're gonna do our best. No one says arson. No one said arson. You guys said arson. Just now you said it. Which I don't know if that counts. I'm drawing. I'm drawing to the arson. Alright, let me get this out of here. I kind of started it. This is what I have. Which I think is kind of silly. I do feel like a good Tyken coming out of a snowman's belly, a la Alien style. Could be funny. So that's our one little vignette. And then I feel like maybe here in the foreground or something, maybe people having hot cocoa. The problem is, so here's my problem. I have to fit 7 player characters. Hi Conker, welcome on in! I hope you're having a good morning. I have to fit 7 player characters and then a potential like NPC as a stand-in for our DM in one picture, and y'all, that's a lot of characters to fit on one canvas in a single context. And I'm not good at composition as it is. So having to fit many characters is hard. But the thing is that I feel bad because my previous winter pictures for D&D, I broke... well, okay, one of them is like... It was like a little snow globe one with everybody in it. There were like a couple characters in the snow globe, and then there were two that were outside of it. But I made it at a time when one of our players had stepped away from the campaign, so his character isn't in it, but now he's back in. So now I'm like, well, I mean, I don't... It's not really a group picture because now she's not in it. But then the ones that I did last year, I do really like. They were just like little like circle ones. But they had like 3 characters per. So again, it's not like a full group picture. And I do like them, but they're not like... I don't know. I always feel bad about leaving people out. Try your best. I'm gonna try my best. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe we end up just doing little vignettes that then I break out into their own, but we'll do our best. But I think like maybe having some hot Kuoko over here could be cute. Just, you know, if I drew it better than that. So that's what I'm gonna try to work on today. We're gonna see how well it goes. But you know what? A little sketch is never wasted. Look at your little lizard! It's a very good lizard. You know what I can do? This person out of the way. We can do Finby, who's very tall. Which is kind of nice because then I can like layer him with other people. Get those out of here and put those back where they came from, or so help me. So help me. I know Boobot the lizard. He'll get lost and he'll get scared. He'll get scared and lost. I did recently rewatch Monsters Inc. and you know what? It still holds up. It's still very cute and good and sweet. We'll do a little opal chibi right here. Be having some hot cocoa too. Opal. And then Finley can kind of like have his arm around her. And he can have his little cup of cocoa. That could be cute. There's his little horn. Even though he's currently dead right now. His patron kind of zooped him up. Oh my god! Get him, Saribot. Atta girl. Atta boy. Atta robot. Saribot said, not my house. I know, it's been a while. Thank goodness. I didn't miss him. Maybe I ended up just banning so many of them. Skeleturge incinerate their balls? I don't know if Sari does that. I like to imagine Sari just sniper shoots them. Excuse me. I don't like any of these expressions. That was key. Okay, so I feel like... Let me make a little list here. Who's in my party? I'm gonna just do them in order of my brain. Lucy, Tyken, Torsten, Finley, Edgar, Loki, and then Ishtar, and Opal can be our NPC. So these are all the characters. Okay. Him. I do like this little Doki. Our little surprise, but I want a different mouth. Yeah, that's fine. So, I feel like we could do Ishtar here, Icon, Doker. Might as well just write her full name. It's not that long of a name. I mean, us is obviously Finley. This is Opal. Oh, yerp. This could be a Woosie. And then we need Edgar. I kind of want the eye to like that, you know? Context sensitive. A good password. Let me look at my other ones and see how I arranged them. My old seasonal picks. The ones that I actually was able to fit everybody. It's kind of like one of them I did everybody in the same spot. Others were kind of a couple in the front and then most everybody in the back, and then vice versa. So I kind of did a couple different things, which I guess is good in a way, but not helpful to me now. Oh, we met the monsters. I drew a portal instead of a character because a friend wasn't done with their OC until now. Yes, they finally did their art. Nice. You drew so many of those. I hope you are proud of your accomplishment. Because month-long challenges like that can become very taxing very quickly on the old art noodle. But they all looked really good. And get rid of 3 because no longer print. Yeah, I've been there. And sometimes it depends on like the piece. Sometimes with like when I draw something for somebody, I'll keep it even though it kind of sucks to like look at after the fact, depending on how things went down. And other times I have deleted stuff where I'm like, you know what? I don't want to look at this anymore. I think that's okay too sometimes, you know? It's okay to adapt as things change in life. I could also... I could make these guys a little smaller back here so that they're kind of in this corner. I deleted the 100 art piece because of a big fallout. Yeah. I had a rule for a while where I wouldn't draw stuff. Or I wouldn't draw my friends. I might draw like their characters or something, but I wouldn't draw them because I used to be in the habit of doing it. And then every single one of those friends, something terrible happened in our relationship. And it wasn't just a like, oh, we grew apart. Like, something like objectively bad happened. And so it felt like I was cursing my own friendships. And now I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Things change throughout life. Can't be helped. So my idea was like, maybe a little Torsten. Torsten's kind of a box. I have to draw him as a box because every time I draw him not as a box, I get made fun of. Torsten. Beep beep. That's fine. That's just fine for now. It's just for his placement. But I was thinking, I was like, maybe I can like... I have like these guys flipped up. And then maybe there can be like a... I think Edgar's like slightly taller. Back from Brekkie! Welcome back from Brekkie! How was your Brekkie? Then Edgar can be like, what's going on over there, you know? Oh. Good and filling. Good. Give him a little pocket. A pocket pose. For old Edgy. Look at Torsten's face. I love him. Pocket sand. Pocket cocoa. Torsten gets a big mug because he's a big boy. And to be honest, that would 100% be Lucy's logic. Like, you need more cocoa. Got a bigger belly to fill. Like, that's not Lucy. That's not how that works. But my god, you're so cute. How could we fault you for your 8 intelligence? Like, does this work? Am I insane? Because if it doesn't work, you can please tell me. But like, do you see my vision? Of like these guys kind of in front. And then the other 3 kind of goofing off in the background. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Because again, if it doesn't, that's the point of the sketching phase, you know? What did I set this canvas to? Okay. Because it doesn't matter, I'm probably gonna have to resize it anyway. Actually, I'm curious if I... Oops, well, hopefully that didn't just break anything. I just kind of reflexively just minimized everything. Yeah, it did. Okay, that's fine. There we go. That's fine. Like it's never even happened. It is 1920 by 1080. You say that, but I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. I just don't believe you. So if I do like 1920 by 1080. I know. It's okay, because I'm gonna do this. Is this how I got to this amount? Interesting. Interesting. I see. A little bit more space in between, and I can kind of lower the horizon line a little bit. That's not really cutting through. I read something about that once. Hang on. Right, like you shouldn't like cut the horizon line like through people's heads, but also I guess I kind of do inherently have to do that. Art's hard. Art's hard, especially when you're bad at it, you know? That's the trick. That's what they don't tell you. You think it's all fun and games. And it is, mostly. But other times it's not. Makes you think. What's your favorite flavor of crayons? I would say orange. I like orange flavored things. That was always the one that I was most tempted to bite into when I was a child. But I never did because I understood what food was and wasn't. Oops, my thing froze. I need to reconnect. Hang on, let me... It's probably because I minimized it. Look at this beautiful artwork I've commissioned. Wow. Lovely. Wow, look at that one. That's Kara. You're gonna make me completely reset this program. Sure. Sure thing! That's also Kara. And that's Popey! That's from Kume. You can get really cute commissions from Kume. Kume does lovely artwork. Okay, here we go. I really do like orange flavored things. I like orange flavored things and like green apple. Those are usually pretty solid for me, like strawberry watermelon flavor type of stuff. I like kind of like sweet but not like too intense. What about you guys? I always want to like, I like lemon flavored like candies, but lemon flavored baked goods, no. Grape. Interesting. I want to find it in my heart to love grape flavored things because I love like grapes as a fruit. But I feel like artificial grape never actually tastes like that, and I don't know why. Why don't these things mix? Why don't make it make sense? Artificial grape and banana don't taste like they should, but they are still somewhat good. Yeah, I do like artificial banana. Yeah. Same thing with blue raspberry. The fact that blue raspberry is blatantly not like a real thing. It's purely manufactured, but like it is good. Oh man, I found a new place to big chill. Interesting. She's never laid down there. Oh, she got back up. She stopped looking at me. Stop talking about me on the internet. I don't know if I like this actually. It's resizing. Even if it's probably more technically correct. I kind of like the more squared off rectangle? Question mark? I don't think that really makes sense, but, you know. No, thank you. Also, I'm thinking about the student short film they saw on Friday. Yeah, that's right! I'm concerned for my classmates with those sad, bittersweet endings. Even the buddy short film was not that happy. Well, to be fair, usually bunny things in fictional media are either going to be very, very cute and sweet, or probably the most depressing thing you've ever witnessed, and usually with great harm to the rabbit. Because rabbits are often used as like a as a metaphor for prey and vulnerability and what about Lopunny? Lopunny's pretty cute. I feel like Lopunny would fit into the cute category, you know? The poor rabbits ever— yeah, pretty much, yeah, no, they only go one of two ways. It can never just be a rabbit in a neutral context. I guess unless it's Winnie the Pooh. I guess he's pretty— that rabbit's pretty neutral. And he was always my favorite too. God, I'm just thinking about now I have to make a background and I hate drawing backgrounds. Damn it. Because I don't want just like boring like snow drifts, you know? I could do maybe like Like a fence. I know this is very snowy town. The melody, then I gotta draw a whole fucking town! That's so many! That's so many for me to draw. Unless, hang on. Well, I was gonna joke, I was like, I could go the main, the meme format of I can take a stock photo and leave the watermark on because I like doing that, I think it's funny. And then blur it, but I'm like, well, no, if this is gonna be like one of the seasonal pictures, I do want it to look nice. I don't want to cheapen it with a meme. I love using my stock photos, I think it's very funny, but maybe something like a spruce forest, like a Minecraft with green, browns, and white. Yeah. Then I gotta draw trees. Okay, hang on. I have an idea. I'm gonna go to images.google.com and I'm gonna look up winter postcards. I'm gonna game the system. I want to draw, but then I have to draw. It's true though. It's like I need like, because here's the problem. Here's my problem with backgrounds and environments. And this is also a critique on myself. This is not me like complaining. I am hyper aware of this. Is that I'm not good at drawing them because I don't have a lot of practice drawing them. And so I have to try to find a sweet spot between like adding context, but not so much that it overwhelms me, but not too little that it looks empty and pointless, you know? Like that's what I'm trying to do with these seasonal pictures. I try to find like a little bit of a balance. Like the Halloween one is probably my best one because I think it's a good mix of that. Like there's, oh, it is actually, it is still up. If I like, I'll resize it actually because it's just to illustrate a point. Like it's got a good balance of like there are like bushes, like they're walking along like a little like dirt path. There's a little bit of grass. There's some like little pumpkins and candy and stuff on the ground. There's like a couple trees in like the foreground, some bushes. So it's like there's context, but it's not overwhelming, but it's not so much, or like it's so little that it's very empty either. Like I feel like that was probably the best example out of all the seasonal pictures. But I'm not very good at recreating that. But let me look at some little like winter postcards and see if we can find any inspiration here for how these are set up and hand-drawn. Without, obviously, I'm not gonna blatantly steal. Let a Minecraft snow biome, and I think the second image works perfectly. Oh, let's see. Eh. I could also just open Minecraft. I almost said Snowcraft. I could just open Snowcraft right now. These are pretty good. That is something I want to do as an exercise. I see people doing that a lot where, how did you post that link? Oh, maybe I put you on regular. I was like, hang on a second. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. This one's cute. I like the little bunnies that are cute, too. I need to do that, though, of, like, making little rooms in Animal Crossing and Minecraft, and then using them as, like, a little template for just, like, practicing just 3D laying out in a very simplified way. This is cute. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't itch. Okay, let me hold this one here, put that there. That's what I do in Minecraft too. Yeah, I need to do it more often. I mean, studying a picture of a room from real life is probably better. But I guess my thing is, like, you can kind of, like, zoom out and get, like, a nice little, like, isometric angle from it. Versus a photo of a room is... A, probably gonna be staged if you're, like, finding resources. Otherwise, I'd have to set up a camera and take a picture of my rooms. And that's not gonna be good practice, because our rooms are very cluttered. Interesting. Okay, I do like our little fence. Ah! Oh, I just have snapping on. Okay, I don't know why it was like... I thought it was magnetic for a second with how it was snapping. Get out of here. Let me do this. Let me put these guys up here. Oh, I can do those because Actually, also what I'm gonna do... Oh, well... Okay, it's not one, so I can just... I'll block them out. To keep my brain organized as I'm starting to play with the layering of things. I shouldn't say play with, I'm doing leaps and bounds and guessing. But you know what? It's good practice. You gotta start somewhere. And Finley's face will not be that oblong, but he is probably gonna have poofy hair, so... Ooh, Opal will be cute. I'm gonna give her a little hat and her little braids can be coming out the sides. Cute! I think she'll look very darling. Little peacoat. I'm gonna have to draw their legs, but that's for... later. I don't just move them down entirely. I know I didn't draw them, but the horns, which are going to affect her silhouette, so I should pretend like I remember that they're there. I guess also same thing with Finley. Her hair. I guess also Torson's entire face. Probably be like that-ish. My boy. I guess actually I should go back to the other group too and make sure I'm counting for their greater silhouettes. Even if it's not perfect. It's like Doki has long hair. Hair's probably gonna be like that. And then the same thing with Ishtar. Actually, what did I do for... You gotta go. Well, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Okay, she has a break. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okay. Now I've got these little goobers blocked out. That's fine. Okay. So now I can go back to here. So let's see. Grab our little references that we got here. Kind of like that. Okay. Like our little fence. I mean, I could even do another little fence over. It's much smaller distance. We'll see. I can always get rid of it. We don't like it. That's the beauty of sketching. And draw something, and if we think it's god-awful, we just get rid of it. Let's see. You know, if I really wanted, this is you guys, I can bring them down, shrink them a little bit. There is one little postcard here. That's one, this one. Watercolor. I like this one. Quite a bit of ways down. I might need more space though. Just like a little tree just behind them. Ah! Hey, Bonabelle. Of course I will pay you. I would be honored. It's gonna slow down my productivity, but I mean, you're so cute. Am I not supposed to pet you, you know? Hi, Q-May! You wanna drop in and say hi? Hope the stream goes well. You're an EB bitch, so I'm gonna pass out. Yeah, go rest! Go enjoy your Sunday morning. Thank you for saying hi. is just a nice cozy Sunday, I think. Scrumbly. Scrumble the bunny. Sleeping in. Pancakes. We're doing it all here. We're living the dream. A little tree behind them. Could be cute. It kind of covers. You'll hopefully be back. Yeah, of course, dude. Do what you gotta do. Go get cozy. Covered our fence a little bit, but that's okay, I think. I think also it could be cute if... Oh, let me put this behind the... This is a little decor, for later. Good job. And how cute. Okay. Just a little decoration. Cute. Okay, but what I was thinking... I was like, oh. She's like, stop touching me. It's maybe like a lodge kind of in the distance. I don't know what the smoke to do. I guess I could just go straight up. So it's kind of like Melody like you suggested, where you were like maybe a town in the back. Well, thing is, our D&D group has a little hunting lodge that we stay at. It's kind of where we live. Oh, it's not a full town or anything. Maybe the lodge in the background could be cute. Some snow on them. I would like to pet you, but you've somehow moved farther away from me. Could you come closer? If you come closer, I will pet you. You know this. You know this is how this works. Make it more stout. You know, do you see my vision? Oh. I do really like the lighting of this Minecraft picture that you posted. Nice purples instead of just like white and blue. I'm gonna save this because I do like this palette a lot. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe not like a 1-to-1 exactly, but... This is not posting. Why are you being difficult? Okay, well I'll save the link to it at least. Yep, there it is. Just as like a little reminder to myself to use some of these nice purples. And the green and the brown and stuff. Interesting. Much to consider. Hi, Blue! What are we drawing? I was thinking about making another seasonal picture for my D&D group. So I'm working on the background and trying to add context, but, you know. It's going! How are you, Blue? How has your weekend been? Little Miss Ma'am is demanding attention. I keep stopping petting her and she's like, you're not done. Because all my previous, like, winter pictures for the group, the first one is missing our paladin, because I drew it at a time when our player had, like, just kind of stepped out of the campaign for a little bit. But then he came back, and so then when I drew the next set of winter ones, I was like, 7 to 8 people in one picture is a lot. Let me break them up into 3s. And I do really like those pictures. But I want one with everybody in it. I tried to do a fall one that wasn't Halloween, but it wasn't going. And our campaign's gonna end next year, so this might be like the last chance that I have. Pretty alright? That's good. Christmas drawing for my partner's campaign. It's very fun to do. I do have a lot of fun making these. As difficult and challenging as they are, I really like the ones that I've made. I don't know if my fellow players really care, but I have fun. I think they're nice. I think they do. I think they like them. Involve a lot of NPCs, so I have to prepare. Yeah, that's what I did is... Pardon me. Partner just came in. Hi, Blue's partner! Hello! I hope you are also doing well and having a lovely weekend. I think probably my Halloween one is the one that has the most, because I think I basically did, like... Did 1, 2, 3, 4 NPCs. Oh no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 NPCs. And then our 7 players as well. There's a lot of characters in one. But normally I don't. Maybe I'll normally do like either just like 1 or 2 NPCs as a stand-in for our DM. Because it's not that I don't appreciate our DM's work, it is a lot of characters. It is a lot of characters, I'm sorry. I try, but sometimes you just gotta pare it down. Bunny. How do I wanna... my screen is not frozen, I'm glancing at references and trying to visualize. I apologize. We only have 3 to 4 players, but there are a number of core NPCs. Ah, I see, I see. That's kind of nice, though, that you guys have made so many, like, important friends and allies. Oh, baby, what happened? The fur got scrumbled. How did you do that? He's like, I don't know. Who are some of your group's, like, main NPCs? Like, which ones are you considering for the picture? Or I guess, would you consider? You also need something, like, here. I could just do a little bush. I literally could just do a little snow-covered bush, actually. I really don't have to overcomplicate this. For myself. Right? Because that's what we were just talking about. A little bit ago. And then maybe, like... Oh, I'm sorry, baby. There you go. The table was in her way. And then we could just do, like little berries or something, you know? It'd be cute. That'd be cute. And then it's not, like, so big that it's intrusive. I'll make it a little bigger. It does need to intrude, like, a little bit. It is its whole purpose. There you go. Yeah, here we go. Not too bad. And then I can put, like... Stick with me. Stick with me for just a second. Little snow angel. This is why I need you to stick with me, because then I'm gonna, like... You know? Snow angels. I'm definitely gonna have to fix these angle-wise, but... I think Opal's gonna be our stand-in NPC for this one. What I'll do is ask each player for one NPC to include to go with their character. Yeah, I like that. Everyone's got their little buddy. Maybe I'll do that. I don't wanna... Is this anything? Is this... mountains? I think we live near mountains. Is this anything? You know, little by little, it's coming together. Grandpa Bacon! Good afternoon. How are you doing? Thank you for the hat. How has your weekend been? Where's our little snowman? He's kind of feeling empty. I kind of want to put a little... smiley face on him. Gascrongled. Weekend's been good, good. I am glad to hear it. The cold house. Maybe she's like holding the other arm. Ran the Kris Kringley season. Session? Oh, session. I don't know why I read season. Jesus. I was like, what does that mean? How did it go? How did your little Christmas game go? They have fun? Did you have fun? Did they save Christmas or did they doom it? I don't know if that was the objective, but it could have been a byproduct. I don't know. I don't know what kind of mischief they got up to. Did have fun. Good. Most of the players dropped below 10. I mean, that's fine. It happens. There was talk of airstriking Kris Kringley's base. Interesting. So far, pretty standard D&D. Which is good. That's where Lucy's always sitting like a little grandma. Oh, Lucy. What's not so standard is offering a massage to 13 gnomes, Yule lads, in a layman's tiny hut and forgetting that they can't walk in because they weren't in while the spell was cast. So the first of the Yule lads just went splat. Oh no! Just walked face first, like walking face first into a glass door. Classic. Classic. It happens. Thank you for the hat. Hi, Spencer. Good morning. How are you doing, Spence? How has your weekend been? I hope you have been well lately. I know you were making fashion choices in Final Fantasy yesterday. I did see. It's one of those weeks where your Wii's friend has been restful. That's good. That's good in its own way. How are you looking? How are you? Oh, this is looking fascinating. Yeah, I'm just getting a old head start on it. Figured it would be a nice thing to sketch. How do I get my pronunciation? Oh, it is a, it's like a, where is it? It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like a plugin or something. No, that's not it. Where is it? I should make a little command so that I can give it to you guys. Oh yeah, here it is. You kind of like input your stuff there, and when you're setting up your chat, you can like add it, or like once like you've added it to it and it's in your browser, then your chat will pick it up. Yeah, that's the one that I think there are a couple of them, but that's the one that I use. And so if people have like put their pronouns into it, it'll pick them up automatically. Yeah. I can take a better look at how I set it up, and I can put it in the Discord, or I can DM it to you if you want. I don't remember how specifically I did off the top of my head. It was not complicated, though. I remember that much. I might even have it on its... probably on its, like, FAQ page. But yeah. Yeah, it was super easy to set up. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I saw other people using it, and I kind of liked it, because... if it's something that people, you know, are comfortable sharing and stuff like that, then, you know, I don't mind using it. I don't mind implementing it. You know, whatever's more accessible to folks. Oh. The players are not too amused to find 3 Yule lads ransacking their kitchen. Yeah, I would imagine. Nor were they too amused by Rudolph the laser-nosed reindeer. That's powerful. I mean, powerful in a literal sense because they're lasers, but that's powerful in an emotional sense too, of course. How are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about this overall composition? I kind of like it, actually. I may even leave these little decor. I was just gonna make them little like snowflakes or something at the corners, but it's looking very postcardy. Yeah, I kind of like it. I don't even know if I'm gonna put clouds in. I might leave them off, but. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. Very silly, very cozy, I think. Where's my little trees? It was powerful. Prismatic spray as a line. I like that though. That's a nice way of using that spell. Prismatic spray as like a laser. That's very funny. I'll have to keep that in mind. Something fun to do maybe sometime. I am very excited. I was, like I said earlier, I was very tempted to make this another D&D stream, but I was like, no, I should draw. It's been a while since I've had a proper drawing art stream. I'm gonna work on D&D stuff after this. Write up flavor text. My DM denied me a 2024 monk combo with a grung to make someone fall 30 feet! Listen. A grung monk is a fantastic image. But I will say that the power creep for 2024 I've heard is very, very real. Compared to 2014. And from what I saw, from what I glanced at, that seemed pretty accurate. So very realistic. It does look kind of fun, but ooh, they just said no such shenanigans for you. That's funny. My eyes just keep coming back to Torsten's little face. Every time I like look at this as a whole. Let's see. I mean, this feels very postcardy, which I kind of really like. And I think using some of like these purples from like this Minecraft picture that you found, I think could be some white, blue, purple would be nice instead of just pure white and blue. Kind of warm it up a little bit. Give it a more dreamy look to it. If I was a real proper dedicated artist, I would make this in a nice like watercolor style. Just do the colors. Well, I guess I could in a way. I could, once I have my colors down, export it as just like a flat layer, re-import it, and then clip like a watercolor texture on top of it. That could be interesting. How did I shade the others? Let me look at these real quick. I think I try to do pretty minimal shading because both layer limitations and also my brain limitations. The very first one didn't have any shading. Halloween one had some pretty basic cell shading. New Year's had very minimal airbrush. Spring had kind of no shading, actually. I like the spring one, but I hate the background. Ugh. Almost tempted to like take the characters and like redraw the background and then like put the character part on top of the new background. Summer I did. Yeah, that's right, I did. Actually pretty thorough shading, but it was kind of diffused light. So it wasn't too strong. Valentine's Day I did pretty minimal cell shading on all of these. Mostly highlights. Oh, that was the new— oh, the old— I forgot about the old Valentine's Day one. Looks like no shading. And old winter, no shading. Some effects, but no shading. And the new winter was no shading. Okay. Okay. I kind of do whatever I want for this one. Julio. Well, I like this a lot. Pretty cute. Alright, can I get rid of any extraneous layer? Group these. I'm gonna group these. Oh, I was like, who was I talking to last night? I was talking to Scarlett last night, and I was, I always forget that Scarlett puts, their character sheets, like, in Roll20, instead of, like, an exported PDF. So I always forget to look there, because I was like, I was thinking, I know, like, one or two of my players had given me their sheets. I was like, but I can't find the other one. It was because it was in Roll20. Now I'm like, okay, now I will remember. Now that I've had this moment, I will remember where it is. I was like, because I like having the numbers of health and AC and the skills and stuff like that for when I'm setting up little... Well, just when I'm prepping in general. And they were like, well, you don't need to know my health. You said there's not going to be a lot of combat. And I was like, well, I mean... No. But just in case. They're like, what do you mean? It was very cute. It's like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Trust me. Really only, I think one player's is geared for combat. Because that's her strong suit, is combat. So, you know. Let me do theirs first. Hide all these. So that I could just focus on them. The rest are gonna be kinda flim flam shim shlam. What if one of the goobers in the back was throwing a snowball at one of the guys in the back? Well, goobers in the back was throwing a snowball at one of the guys in the back. Well, but then I'd have to like change. I'd have to change a lot of poses, which I know is like, well, but they're only little blobs. It would be kind of funny if Tyken's like holding a snowball. He bursts from the... It would be in character for Tyken to be throwing a snowball at the back of Edgar's head, but... Let me look at the other seasonal pictures. I like Tyken and Edgar's little rivalry. I think it's very funny. I think it's very funny. But I don't want to take the piss out of Edgar too much, because then A, it's not between my character and his character. But also B, I don't want to feel like we're ganging up on Edgar. I don't think he feels that way, but you know. In the summer picture, I do have Tyken as a fish biting his leg, so there is a precedent for it. I like Tyken just kind of chest bursting out of the snowman. I think that's pretty silly as it is. Okay, let me just make this purple. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me look up their little. What did I put them in for their pictures? Did I Oh, I did reuse their outfits. Okay, cool. So I'll just open these. Perfect. Young Dork. She's got kind of like longer ears, yeah. I should actually be drawing this flipped, just so that I can make sure, yeah. Her little head. Looks like she's got like a... I feel like I should be listening to like Christmassy music for this drawing, but I do feel like we're probably gonna listen to plenty of it in actual December, so I don't wanna... I didn't want to overdo it, you know? It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Forgot that I can be sketchy with this. I don't need to be so precious with these lines. Thursday. Oh my god, yeah, you're right, Thursday. We gotta buy a turkey. Oops. Oops. And I gotta allow myself to enter into full Christmas mode on Thursday. Yeah, once Thanksgiving is done, then I'm like, okay, we can do whatever we want now. But until then, Christmas needs to just back off. Although we did get snow on Friday and Saturday, which was pretty jarring. Not super unusual for my area, but considering all of October and the beginning of November was like 70s to 80s, getting snow was like, oh, are we actually doing the fall thing? Northeast weather? Also, on top of everything, I like actually have to do. I gave myself another task I basically have to finish today. Oh my god! I believe in you. Whatever your task is, I believe in you. You can do it. You're brave, you're strong, you're powerful, you're determined. Did I call you beautiful also? I mean, I don't know if I said that aloud or just in my head in the list of adjectives, but you are also beautiful. Just, you know, as another affirmation for you. Brave, you're strong, you're powerful, you're beautiful, you're determined, unstoppable. Something very dumb, but like, you know that's my favorite thing to- Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah. We love dumb shit here. I dare ask what that loud thump was downstairs. I'm not going to, but... Young Doker. Her tiny little tootsies. Oh, she's got little booties. Cute. Give her little booties. We're all bundled up. I kind of want her hair to just disappear. I kind of want to just cartoon logic her hair just isn't there, don't worry about it. You know? That's the beauty of cartoons, you can just do things like that. actually... Maybe I'm very glad that we are doing an art stream today. I don't know if I'll stream Wednesday, because I might be doing Thanksgiving dinner prep. I usually do it like the night before. And sometimes that can take a very long time. So I may not stream on Wednesday evening like I normally do. I take a little holiday break. I feel like the last time I was doing Thanksgiving prep, I was doing it until like 9 at night or something. But the trade-off is then the next day I just throw everything in the oven and I walk away, because it's already prepped and ready to go. I do like having her, or giving her a big like, ah! Oh! Kind of mouth, you know? Pretty silly, pretty powerful. A little bit. Yeah, the big wow. I did for her little, I made little, like, little reactive PNG tubers for everybody at one point, and her, for hers, one of her expressions was literally like this, and then when she would talk, it would pick up, it'd be like, it would literally just, ah, the little A in it. It was one of my favorite ones that I'd made. Loki's just cute. A very, very cute character. I know I'm obsessing over just this circle, but the thing is, actually it will bother me if I don't get it perfect. I'll probably even change this, actually. I could just do the little no, I don't. It's funny as it is. We gotta find the balance between silly and actually very cute and nice, you know, for these pictures. It just doesn't look shocked enough. Okay, let me arrange her eyeballs first and foremost. There we go. A little bit more verticality. And she's got her 4, 2, 3. I know she has them on her above her eyebrows too, but okay, I like that. Sit down. Doki! Young Doker. I'm actually gonna do the snowman next. Oh, lumpy dude. You know. Looks like a snowman, let me tell you. He is kind of very lumpy, and I do like that. Ah. Okay. Hi, Len! How are you doing today? I'm doing a-okay. How's your weekend been? I hope you had a good week, too. Prior to this moment. How's it shaking, bacon? Doki's foot being over it. Played a bunch of Taiko yesterday and kind of screwed up my left wrist. Oh no! But otherwise, you're good. Well, I'm glad to hear that part. You Taiko'd too hard. You were too MLG pro about Taiko. Powerful stuff. But actually, if this is just the base sketch, I can just do this. Excuse me. Taiko Tuesday. Luckily, Mariah wrist is fine. Okay, so my draw, yeah! I always encourage and welcome and delight in you guys drawing alongside me. He looks like a little stick. Two emoji props, true. What time is it? Oh, it's only 1:40. Okay, I know I started later, so I might stream for the same amount of time, but it'll end up pushed by an hour. Our normal weekend end time. Hi, Kyrie! Welcome in! I hope you're having a lovely weekend. How have you been? Actually, since it's coming up, do you guys have any plans for Thanksgiving? Want to visit family, or like doing a Friendsgiving, or maybe it's just not a holiday that you worry about? Pretty good, nice chill day. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Sunday is the day for chillin', I think. Alright, let's draw a Tyken chest bursting out of the snowman. 2 Thanksgiving coming out, one for my mom and one for Midas's. Oh, that's cute that you guys visit both families. That's very sweet. guys are gonna eat so much food. But that's the best part of Thanksgiving. That is really to me, that is the only significance of Thanksgiving. Is it's just a big family dinner to have fall foods. Oh. Hi, Queen! Welcome on in! Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. We are, but that's okay because I always get leftovers from my mom and we can stretch that while back. Yeah! Oh my goodness, yes. Making turkey sandwiches with a little bit of stuffing. Like the next few days. Oh my goodness. Not to be an American, I love stuffing so much. When I was a little kid, I didn't used to really care. I was pretty indifferent about stuffing. But now as an adult, I'm like, this is it. This is what I care about most out of everything else on this table. What do you guys always look forward to? I always look forward to the stuffing. I always want to make green bean casserole, but I always get vetoed out of doing it. I love it. I love a good indulgent green bean casserole. I just like sweet potatoes in general too. I woke up like an hour ago. Hey, listen! Welcome on in. We are all sleeping in and being cozy today. Well, I guess I shouldn't say sleeping in. I don't know if you slept in, but... You dislike stuffing? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be one of those foods that I didn't like forever. So I was kind of surprised when I tried it again one year and I was like, hold up. This is pretty good. Oh, it's so good. I get it though. Because I remember when I was a kid I didn't like it because it was a very particular taste that I was not a fan of. Tyken. Oh, I forgot that Tyken has like a really cute little winter outfit, but it's gonna be covered because he's bursting out of a snowman. Makes the stuffing with sausage pieces and fried cranberries. Oh my god. Yeah, case in point, depends on the type of stuffing. A lot of styles. Yeah, I've never had that kind. That sounds really good. Stuffing turkey sandwich. It's blue is really good, especially if you have like a nice, like moist stuffing makes it sound bad, but you know where it's like it's not super dried out, so you're not putting like dry stuffing on dry bread. If it's got just a little bit of moisture in it still, it's really good. Green bean casserole is so good too. I love it. I always want to make it, but Mom's always like, no, that sounds gross. We don't want it. I was like, well, then it's for me. The green bean casserole is for me to eat then. Also, whether or not it's actually... Yeah, I always make it like... Pardon me. I always make it like ahead of time. And then we stuff it. And so there's like a little bit that's just kind of in its own bowl. And then there's some like from the turkey. So it gets all the juice and the oil and stuff, which is good. Look forward to the turkey, green bean casserole, banana pudding. Ooh, banana pudding sounds like a really good dessert for Thanksgiving. Emmy doesn't like it either. Why don't they like it? Why don't our families like green bean casserole? It's so good. I always get judged over like, ew, why do you like that? I was like, because I like green beans. And I like mushroom soup. And I like crispy onions. What's there not to love? It's good. It's tasty. What's so wrong about that? Good grief. But also, of course I understand that everybody has their own flavor profile. And they can be wrong. I'm just kidding. Their flavors can be wrong. Their personal subjective tastes can be objectively wrong. Good stuff. I feel like we usually have like chocolate. Thank you for the hat, Len! I've had a hat so many times. I think this is my third hat. Thank you guys. You're keeping me warm today. I feel like we usually just have like a chocolate cream pie, which is pretty classic and chill. And then sometimes I'll make brownies. We don't usually do pumpkin pie, because I think pretty much only my mom eats it. Well, my dad will eat it, but he shouldn't, because he's a diabetic. So we usually just leave it out. Once again, I am hatting you. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm so into the idea of doing a D&D holiday with a solid art block wall in my brain right now. Listen, that's why I didn't do a fall one, because I really wanted to and it just wasn't happening. So I was like, let me try a winter one, no guarantees, but it ended up coming out pretty nice. You guys helped me, which I think also helped. Getting people's feedback and stuff. I like to eat pumpkin and pecan pie! I've heard that's very, very popular. A nice pecan pie for the fall. I've also heard sweet potato pie is also big, but I've never had that in general. I would like to. I love sweet potatoes. Pumpkin pie is my fave. It's a classic. Do you eat it with like vanilla ice cream or anything? I feel like I've heard that as a good combo. I'm probably gonna fix his mouth, but it's fine for now. Pumpkin pie. Oh, Spencer, your pumpkin pie! You guys had so many last year, didn't you? Because you made it from, like, fresh pumpkins. Didn't you have, like, a pumpkin pie explosion? I'll go the sweet potato pie. A little bit of, like, marshmallow whip on top. I feel- was it pumpkins? I'm trying to think. We have ever made a real ass pumpkin pie. What? There was something that I thought you baked last year. Oh, maybe it was the peaches. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, we're like, you ended up with so much extra. Maybe it was the peaches. I haven't heard of pumpkin pie and ice cream, but I heard of apple pie and yeah, apple pie and ice cream, that's true. I don't know. I don't really like pumpkin pie. I say coyly. After judging other people for not liking green bean casserole. I usually skip it. But we also have a very small family, so it's like, if we don't... Since none of us eat it, we just haven't had it at our table. In... maybe 20 years? Oh. It's usually just like the 4 to 5 of us. So we kind of have our regular foods and then that's it. Oh, Tyken, the gremlin that you are. Was a few- oh my god, was that a few years ago? It feels like it was only last year. Oh, the passage of time. I don't like it. It really does only feel like it's been a year. It's okay. We did baby them again like last- okay. Our neighbor's peach. Yeah, somebody creeped over our fence, and when it does, we get like 4 billion peaches. Okay, yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. For sure happened, we made like 1 pie and like 4 cobblers. Okay, okay, so maybe it was. Maybe it was more recent. I'm trying to get it. I hate when like your tissue box is almost empty. So there are tissues in it, but they all cling together. It's you end up having to just pull out like the last 5 tissues. I just want 1. I don't think you remember playing tricks on you. Okay, listen, sometimes it happens. It's more likely than you think, so... Peach cobbler looks so good, but I've never had it. I'm not a cooked fruit person, but they looked real good, Spencer. I remember when you were posting pictures, I was like, I would try this. I don't know if my taste buds would allow me to like it, but I would try it because they looked really good. Very... How does his little... oh, he does have like a little puff. Little poof. What's the beef? The pies from last were soupy. Oh no! That's okay. You know, you live and learn. Just like, if I learned nothing else from Sonic the Hedgehog, it's that you live and learn. And Sonic would never lead me astray. That is something that I had to learn very recently as an adult, is that it's okay to mess up cooking. Because now you just know for next time. But that's also why I prefer to kind of cook just for myself, because if I'm cooking just for myself and I mess it up, like, it sucks. But, like, I can deal with it. But if I'm cooking for a whole bunch of people and I mess up, I'm like, oh, I've ruined everything. I've ruined everybody's lives, I've ruined this holiday, I've ruined this evening, I've ruined the economy. It's very irrational. If every pork chop were perfect, then we wouldn't have hot dogs! Exactly! Exactly, that's so true though. I miss that show, it was very cute. It was very sweet. And they tried so hard to do the things that they wanted to do. Steven Universe, my beloved, it was so good! I still very much like it. I do need to rewatch it, like, all the way through. Because the Steven Baum format did not help it. And I know that that's not the crew's fault, that's, you know, the network, but it did mess with pacing. I would like to rewatch it sometime, all the way through. You know what I'm gonna do? Do this, and I'm gonna, like, erase. Thinking you're so silly. A baby boy. Did you watch the end mostly? Yeah. Does anybody have a favorite flavor of candy cane? Mine is cherry. I think I like just the classic. Just classic mint. Because I like peppermint as a flavor. I'm a peppermint gal. Oh my god, personally. Aren't there also, like, cinnamon? Like, cinnamon candy canes where it's, like, that kind of, like, candy cinnamon flavor? Jeez, what am I... I keep forgetting that this is in fact a sketch. I don't need to, and I shouldn't be so precious about the lines. It's good to have a clean sketch, which will save me time and aggravation later, but it is still just a sketch. It can be kind of rough if I need it to be. Bursting forth. Oh boy. Hehe. Last Mint is so good. What did you say? Stephen Universe ended in 2019. I know, it doesn't... It both feels like it's been a really long time and also feels like it's only been like 2 years. I feel like it's in that sweet spot of like... It's recent, but also it has been a few years. Class Mint is so good. Probably there's lots of different flavors. Like we just got some cookies and cream flavored candy. I don't know if I've ever had like other unique flavors like that. I think I've only ever seen like peppermint and then like that cinnamon kind of mint flavor. I think I've seen cherry too. I think I've seen like the like sweet cherry where it's almost like a, I was gonna say like a candy, but like it doesn't have like the mint. Like they're kind of like pink or green and stuff. I've never seen like other flavors like that though. Now I'm kind of tempted to like keep an eye out when the time comes to try some. Was that the show or like the after? Oh yeah, yeah, Steam vs. Future. I liked Future too. It was very good. I liked the original show. I liked the movie, and I liked Future. I think they were all really good. And also, again, knowing how much they had to fight Cartoon Network to do basically anything, I do feel like it gets a lot of flack as a show when it really doesn't deserve it, to be honest. They did their best. You saw something major. What happened, Spencer? Share your tale of anguish with us. What did you see? Age all of us together. Our aging crisis, comrade. I feel like Doki's kind of maybe too big compared to Taiken. I don't want to shrink her down just a smidge. Okay. We'll do Ishtar. The Nintendo DS turned 20 this year. 20! It came out in 2004? Really? I mean, I believe you. I'm just... I have... Maybe I didn't get it when it was new. Because I definitely remember I had my DS up through high school. Like my original DS, I had little stickers on it, I remember. Did I have it alongside the GameCube? That's crazy. Yeah, the chunky like gray one. Yeah, that's what I had too. And then after a few years, my mom got me like the little red one because red was my favorite color at the time. But it was very small, and so then she and I both got, then a couple years later, even after that, she and I both got like the XLs so that we could see, so we could see with our old lady eyes. The 3 most common flavors: candy cane, I see peppermint, cherry, and blueberry. I've definitely never had blueberry. Interesting. I feel like that could be pretty good. I like blueberry usually. I could be down to clown with some bloob. Interesting. Peppermint's a classic, but these other fruity flavors are pretty interesting. I remember they came out so long ago. Yeah, it was one of my childhood consoles, but I remember having the Game Boy Advance first, even after the Nintendo DS would have been out for a few years. Yeah. That's what I'm kind of wondering, if maybe I actually got the DS kind of late, because... I just don't remember. I don't remember if I had it. Because 2004, I was still in elementary school. Barely, though. No, we didn't get it. We didn't get it when it was new, because around the time I know what was going on in our life, and that was definitely not a... That was not a video game year. So maybe I got it a few years late, and that's why. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Interesting. It definitely doesn't feel like 20 years. I have noticed that, Spencer's, that I'm getting to the point in my life where, like, I used to say, like, oh, I did that, like, you know, 10, 15 years ago as, like, you know, very obvious, like, exaggeration, for comedic effect, and I can't do that anymore. Because I was, in fact, doing some of these things 10, 15, 20 years ago, and I'm like, oh no. I'm gonna have to bump up to, like, 30 or 40 now. That's the true grief of aging, is losing your ability to do hyperbole when you tell stories. You gotta adjust the goalpost. Kyrie, Spencer, and I all shriveling up like a prune. That's really funny. You were in the womb! I think I was in 5th or 6th grade-ish, because I know for a fact I was in freshman year was 2008. Ah, that's so funny. Never upgraded my DS. All the new models were like too small for my... Yeah, I used like the small like red one for a while, but it was like smaller than the original, so I ended up just using the just like my normal DS for a while, and then we got the XL, and then I used that because it was way more comfortable. Yeah. It was good. It was a good upgrade from the regular to the XL. Genuinely, 10 out of 10 choice for them. I went to DSi, a DSi XL. I still have the DSi, but I can't remember my XL. Yeah, I remember after college, I bought myself the 3DS XL, but like the purple like space one that they made, because I was like, I got my own money finally, and I just want to treat myself. And so I got the purple space one, and I can't find it now. I know I still have it. It's probably just still packed up in a box from when I moved years ago, and I just never unpacked it. But I'm like, man, I miss it. People speaking of like being born in the 1900s. Oh my god, it's the thing, right? Where like confirm your age, and now we kind of have to start to really scroll to get our years. I'm like, oh no. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think it's funny. I like aging. There are many downsides to aging, but you know what? I used to purposely plan to not make it past like 25. So the fact that I'm like 30, pretty good. Pretty good. Plus then you get really funny bits about like, I always think of the Game Changer bit where they had the Noise Boys on. Like one of like the first episodes of Game Changer on Dropout. And they were like, I think like Josh Urban like made animal noises, and he's like, I'm 35 years old. And Sam was like, yeah, I'm 36 or something. And he moved on to like Zach's turn, and Zach's like, I'm 30 years old or something. And Brandon was like, I'm 32. It's like, it's important that we all know that we're a bunch of men in our 30s here, like doing, like as a joke of like, they're all in their 30s making animal noises on a game show. But like, it's so funny. It's so funny. It's good. It was a good bit. And it was just a good little awareness. I was given a DS in very good condition a couple of years back, and it's been lovely to have. Yes! I do miss old technology. It lasted. It lasted. I'll say I don't mind being my 30. Yeah! I mind more aspects about my life than my actual. Oh my god, the biggest flop known to mankind just happened across the room. She's so good. She just like nestled her little cheek into the floor. She's so cozy. The Benoy. The little creature. She's just full on like got her little ears. Like this is like the floor, her little cheeks all mushed up. And she's got like one little leg like that, and her other's like back here. Her little butt. Her little tootsies. Just dead ass she looks like this. Like she's just like so mooshed. So cozy. I guess her eyes aren't closed. They're because she's a bunny, so she can. Oh well, I mean they're kind of just like chill. Oh, you gonna make me sippy? Thank you. I have just water. I finished my coffee while I was cooking my pancakes. I was just so thirsty. I just downed an entire cup of coffee. You know, like when an animal kind of like their eyes are open, but they're kind of mush closed. All right, we'll leave her there. I do close her eyes to REM sleep. Yeah, when she's like super zonked, she will, but right now she's kind of like, she's got her eyes just kind of half closed. She does close her eyes pretty frequently. Oh my god, she's so smooshed. She's so cozy. The absolute pain of having a rabbit that doesn't want you touching her is like, I want to just go over and just pet her little belly, but I can't. She'll despise me forever if I were to. Poor child at DSI so beat up! Oh no! What happened to it? What does Ishtar look like? Oh, Ishtar has little bell earrings. That's so cute. Is it just wear and tear over the years that it got kind of busted? Oh, it still works. It's just very scraped up and probably needs a good wet wipe used on it. Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. It just needs a little TLC. You know, that's all. If Midas is old one and the screen doesn't hold itself up, oh my god. That's really funny. I feel like a lot of my stuff is in good condition. Probably the only thing that could be considered bad condition would be my GameCube, but I think we threw that out a long time ago. Because it just didn't work. But for the most part, I think our stuff is okay. I think even my old, like, DS, if I dug it out, my Game Boy Color too, if I dug that stuff out, it would probably still work. Ooh, actually, I probably should dig out my Game Boy Color because, you know what? I may be jinxing myself right now. I may have left batteries in it. And hopefully those didn't leak and explode and ruin it. It would be pretty bad. I should probably find it. Oops, uh-oh, whoopsies, uh-oh, oopsie. I guess if I did, there's nothing to do about it. I should definitely check that after stream. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. So we got those little, you know, like the carrying cases that they used to have for the Game Boy Color, where it was kind of like rectangular like this. It was like a cloth, and it zipped. Had like the strap. It was like Game Boy Color on it. And then you'd flip it open, and you'd put like your Game Boy here, and then there were like slots for the, you know? Is it bad to leave batteries in it? Sometimes batteries just over time, they just leak. Yeah, they only leaked a little. Technically, you can clean it out. Yeah. Yeah. It is just a risk of, like, just regular old, like, AA batteries. If you haven't used something in a long time. I mean, it can also take a very long time for that to happen, of them just sitting. But yeah, it can happen. Hopefully it's okay. And yeah, if it did leak, maybe it's just a little bit that I can just kind of scrub out real quick. I had a, like, hobo one! That's cute! My brother and I just had the regular black case. I mean, we still do. I definitely still have mine, and I think, his is probably still in the house somewhere. That's kind of scary to think about how batteries can just kind of blow up. Yeah, I used to go on flights a lot, and one of the big things they say was if your laptop is in your luggage, it will explode, which, like, doesn't always happen. Yeah. And that's why, like, you can only bring certain types of batteries. And, like, no, Len, you're totally fine. That's what we're here for, we're just all hanging out. No worries. Yeah. That's why, like, you can only take, like, certain types of batteries and stuff, and then certain ones can only go and carry on, and some of them have to go in and stuff. Well, if it gets, if you check it, you're supposed to bring certain types of batteries. Like, big, like, lithium batteries go in, I think your checked bags, I think. And then, like car battery type of, like, not like these ones. But smaller stuff, like in your laptops, are supposed to go in, like, your carry-on, because they'll be fine. It's something about, like, how they get pressurized or something, or rather not pressurized. I don't know the semantics of it, but yeah, that's why they're really strict on what goes where on an airplane. No, I've never been on a plane before. I do not have this knowledge. Well, then you don't really need to have the knowledge. I mean, knowledge for knowledge's sake is always good, but... But it ain't no stressy. It's now, I mean, the amount of planes that I've been on, and it's never been relevant to me, so, you know. I gotta fix Doki quick. I don't wanna have some overlap here. So that her head actually looks, you know, connected to her body. There we go. Genuine PSA, have you ever seen, like, a smart device bulging? Yes, that's probably the battery having a situation jump as. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, batteries, like, lithium batteries and stuff like that, if your, like, laptop or something is puffing up like a pillow, it is very dangerous. Please be careful. Do not continue to use it. And please be very careful. Your safety is very important to me. Yes, yeah. Yeah, if it's bloating, you have to. Quite a bit ago, so it's good now, but I didn't realize for so long, yeah. It can be scary. And it can be very dangerous. Could it be huge? Oh, I accidentally left an old iPhone in a charger over a weekend. The screen was popping off a little. Oh my god! I can't believe that happened over just the course of a weekend. Although that is also very much why if I ever go away from somewhere, I unplug everything. I'm very careful about that. Or at least I try to be. Better safe than sorry, you know? Even if, like, there's gonna be people, like, I went for a vacation, and, like, my parents are obviously here, because it's their house, but still, I unplug stuff, because I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be using it, keeping an eye on it, so... My old laptop had one of those, gotta take it in soon, yeah! I might still have a photo of the old battery compared to the new replacement battery, oh my god. I've seen people where, like, theirs is, like, their laptop is, like, bulging really badly, and they're like, oh, it's still fine. I'm like, it's really not... Please be careful. Like, I understand that, like, replacing batteries in laptops and stuff like this is very expensive, but, like, your computer exploding and seriously hurting you or burning down part of your room or your living space is also very expensive. Please be careful. Please be safe. You know? Not to be a grandma, but a laptop and a battery can be replaced over time. You cannot. You know? I was so subtle over time that I didn't notice until it was pushing the power button and I couldn't close it properly. Oh my goodness. It was fighting back. I think she had... Oh, she just had one button. I'll give her 2 buttons. A little jacket. I didn't even know about batteries bloating and just thought it was very weird that my laptop's tripod was starting to slowly lift up and up. Also, I did find the post with them in the Discord. Okay, I will go look. If you guys want to go look, you can go check the Discord. Join the dinky. Join the dinky. I was talking with Layla the other night. We were starting to make a list for Christmas bingo movies. Because again, it's not Christmas season yet, but I would very much like to have a night where... I think what we're going to do is we're going to pare down the list of, You gotta run out to the store? Okay, we'll have a safe trip to the store. Hope you find everything you need. Thank you so much for hanging out, chit-chatting with us. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one. Ugh, big stretch. What was I saying? My brain? Christmas is better than Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, I feel like, has better food. IMO. But I do like Crimby's aesthetic. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna, like, we're starting to make a list and we're gonna check it twice. We're gonna find out who's naughty or nice. We're gonna pare it down to, like, a couple movies, and then I'll make a poll in the Discord, and you guys vote on which one you would like to see. And then we'll make little bingo cards of just various Christmas holiday movie tropes. And then we'll watch it together, and then we'll just have a nice time. Or you can just watch the movie, you know, you don't have to play bingo, you can just hang out. I think that'll be fun. Miss Crimbo is based on colonial erasure. So true. That's why I feel like, I understand when people, like, don't celebrate Thanksgiving. To me, it was, like, never even about that. Like, that's what, like, we learned in school, right? But for my family and stuff, it was literally just, like, we have dinner every Sunday anyway, so here's just another excuse to have dinner, just with very specific foods. Versus, I feel like holidays like Christmas and Easter and stuff in my family was, like, there was an attachment to the sentiment of the holiday. Thanksgiving was always just like, let's just have turkey instead of pasta. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, guess which one is the bloated battery? Makes you think. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you're okay. There is a part of me that every time I look at, like, bloated batteries, I'm like, it really does look like a nice little cushion. Looks like a nice little pillow. I guess I should do this. Base this shape. Shape this based on this. Okay. Just simplify her braid. Because I can. And that's really all the justification that I need. And also since she's gonna be kind of in the background. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of small anyway, so. Now I feel like at this point Thanksgiving is just like, just habit that we celebrate it because we don't really care otherwise. Oh my god, rocks! Thank you for the rocks. Forbidden pillow. Forbidden pillow. Welcome to give it a try. Nothing is stopping you. That's true. Nothing is stopping you except for the consequences of your own actions. Yeah, but consider Len's argument YOLO. So, you know, just a different perspective to consider. Please don't. Please don't. Just in case. Please don't. Oh, why is this on a different layer? I guess it was just in case I needed to move around. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me? Just put it under your real yeah. Put it on your real pillow. Just cushion it. My 3DS needs its screen protector replaced because it's starting to form air bubbles. No! Put your expanded battery underneath your pillow, and the battery fairy will come that night and replace it with a new battery. Oh, you know, I hadn't tried that, but that makes sense. And I feel like if, like, maybe you leave her a tip, she'll give you a better quality battery. Because, I mean, groceries are expensive even in the fairy world. We all gotta stick together here. Like they said in the hit, 2000s movie, High School Musical, we're all in this together. Didn't, like, Dave Ortega or something choreograph that movie? Which is crazy to me. Not that that movie didn't deserve it, because I think they did a great job with it. But it's kind of crazy to me that they got someone of his caliber. Okay, she's holding the other stick, yeah. Gotta go take a shower now! If I'll return if you're still streaming once I'm out. Yeah! Go get cleaned up! Go get cleaned up, Stinky! Thank you for hanging out, Queen! Enjoy your shower. I hope it is very cozy and refreshing for you. Let's see, actually, what time is it? I'm gonna go for another half hour, I think. Nice 3-hour stream. Oh, I can get up and stretch, though, and... honestly, I should probably clean my bathroom. I did do my towels, though, earlier this week, so now they're all nice and fresh and clean. Nice and soft and smells so good. Give her a little cheek. She is a chibi. I don't think we need to be too precious about shapes here. Or particular, rather. Gotta erase one. That silhouette kind of just be what it is. Move this even though it's locked. Oh, did I delete their layers? Oh well. Guess I'm deleting all of them. Okay, so that's them. Oh, my back. I legit for a second thought you were going to reference Stand By Me. Stand by me. Won't let anyone hurt you. Oh boy. I'm gonna take another sip of your water. Free volition. Mmm. It tastes like soap. Oh, yummy. Sure, we're drinking water without a command. Yeah. I'm wild like that. I'm a rebel. Miraculous. Listen, hydration's important. Here he is. Why does your water taste like soap? Probably because the cup wasn't cleaned and rinsed properly. A lot of our dishware, is either not rinsed properly or is not washed properly. So it is either always caked in dried food or soap. And it drives me absolutely bonkers. Because, let me tell you, nothing's more annoying than when you go to cook and you get everything started and set up and then you go to grab like a utensil or a pan or something and it's caked in dry food and you're like, okay, sure, I guess I'll just stop midway through cooking to clean this again by hand. That's fine. It doesn't drive me crazy at all. Okay. I'll get just his face shaved up. And then our dishwasher's just kind of crappy, so it's not very good at rinsing. Sometimes it is kind of just more efficient to just hand wash things. Then hand washing takes so much time. Actually, it really doesn't. You can do dishes pretty quickly. You're efficient at it. Maybe so much. Old. Old and worn down. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? I will say our dishwasher crappy at its job. That's funny. I will say it does do better if it's not like overloaded. If there's like space for like the water and stuff to get through, but what do we made our money? We're gonna run the dishwasher like every other day? Probably would. It'd probably be more efficient because then I have to just hand wash things afterwards anyway. I might as well. I kind of gave Edgar like a little slouch hat. If I was a good true artist, I would design them cute little like fantasy versions of their clothes, but also I like their little winter version. Modern winter get-ups. I think technically Edgar doesn't have this streak anymore actually. But I like it, it makes him look distinguished. Our evil little wizard Edgar. I guess he's not so evil now. Sometimes. He's so good. He's the kind of like reformed evil where he is good and he will help people and he will help like the team and stuff and he's very sweet and all that. But like sometimes when we ask him questions we're like, hey Edgar, like we need a favor, and he's like, oh, I'd love to help you, but I do need this powerful dangerous scroll, and we're like, we're not giving that to you, and he's like, well, I had to try. It's just it's a gag that I never get tired of. It's funny every time he does it. It's a good bit. 'Tis a good bit, my liege. Can I get away with making his face shape kind of like this, or is my brain gonna drive me absolutely bonkers if I do? Probably the latter, but we'll try. We'll see. He's got like a scarf that goes over his coat. Okay. Oh, I should make brownies for this Thursday, because I wanted to try to modify my recipe to make them even gooier than I normally do. I found a recipe where you can kind of like put like a nice like molten chocolate in the middle of it, and I was like, here's my little eyebrows, I could probably do this. I could probably make this work. But I think we have vanilla ice cream to pair with it. That could be pretty yummy. And if it works out, I will update it in my brownie recipe. And I can put it in the Discord. I should post some of my other recipes that I've shared already. My friends. Oh, he's kind of like a long coat with a little belt. Oh. See. Interesting. His player did point out to me last night that, because I was up really late, and I was like, my friends were like, you sound really tired, and I was like, yeah, I am tired. I've gotten to the point in the night where, like, I feel like I have worms in my feet, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, you know, like, what have you been up for so late that your feet get all, like, tingly and stuff? And he was like, you're cutting off your circulation in your legs? And I'm like, no! Wait, hang on, maybe. I was like, oh, is that what's happening? I was like, that would explain a lot. That would explain a lot about a lot of my different life choices and experiences. It makes sense. I do have pretty bad circulation as it is. That tracks. I also need to finish Halloween, Jesus, the winter emotes. Little reskins, and then I gotta do a little winter overlay too. I'll probably just be this, it'll be kind of like the Halloween one where it was like this general setup, but different colors and decorations. I'll just make it wintry, not necessarily Christmassy. That we can hang on to it for a little while. You know, I'm looking at his winter one last year, and I think I gave him his hand in his pocket there, too. Oh well. It's fine. We will give him another long coat, because he is our wizard, and he normally wears robes. Like a nice, long, like, trench coat. Would be very kind of thematic for him. I'm having trouble with this. Here we go. Like I was just overthinking that line. You know what I watched last night while I was cooking? I actually watched Inside Out 2. I forgot that movie had come out. Oh, thank you for the sippy! Soapy. It was pretty good, actually. I liked it. I don't remember how people responded to it online, but I don't care, because I liked it. I like how they set up their little universe. I think a lot of it is very, like, hammy and kind of, like, heavy-handed, but I feel like that's the point, you know? I love to like things. I love to not care what people say about things I want, yeah! Because I feel like I remember people giving it flack, and I was like, I don't even remember, and I don't care. Like, people are allowed to enjoy or not enjoy things, but I was like, I thought it was fine. Like, if people gave it, like really intense flack, I'm like, I don't know why, because I think it was just fine. Like, I enjoyed it. I didn't really see any, like, glaring hashtag problematic things in it. I think it was actually very sweet, and, you know, again, I think it's very, like, heavy-handed, but I think it's supposed to be. I think it's meant to kind of help audiences connect with different concepts about emotions and growing and life experiences and communication. Like, I feel like that's the point. And I think that's a nice thing to do. Okay, I should make all these cups the same size. Oh. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me actually show all of them. See. Look. I think that's a good size. Yeah, okay. I think it was very sweet. I liked that, and I don't think that this is a spoiler. I think it was kind of meant to be the point. I like that because anxiety was like the big new thing that they added and they structured it around. I like that they didn't make that character into like the bad guy. They were just another emotion and just another part of life, and it's like, yeah. I don't know. I thought it was just a very nice movie overall. But it's Pixar, and they also do very good work, so I guess it's not that surprising. Also, just a really pretty movie. Like, all the animations and texture and lighting is just in colors. It looks good. A delight for the senses. I think I also saw that I can watch that robot movie now online. I need to watch that. I didn't watch it in theaters, and I did want to see it. Oh no! That's fine. I gotta watch that next. Which I heard was also very good. Peppermint sticks. Speaking of peppermint candy canes and stuff earlier. What else? Finished watching Arcane yesterday. Yay! Hi Yume! I'm only be going for a few more minutes, but yeah. How was your lay down? I hope you were rested. Actually, I do need to plug in because it just gave me a warning. Work. Okay, yeah, I finished watching Arcane yesterday. It was pretty good. I'm kind of mixed about the very last episode, but overall, I enjoyed the show. And of course, no spoilers. I'm not gonna say anything spoilery, I promise. I enjoyed it. A fun watch. Again, if nothing else, the animation was gorgeous. I was sleeping okay, then it turned into a stress dream. No! It happens. Well, you are safe in the real world now. In the waking world. Someone's trying to break in. I have those dreams all the time. I have those in, like, stress conversation dreams a lot. Those are usually my stress dreams, I'm usually yelling at somebody. And then I wake up and I'm like, I'm sure that's not a sign that I have a repressed emotion towards this person. I'm gonna continue to not address that. And then I don't. Stress dreams tend to go nuts, usually involving water. This is why they're stress dreams! Don't let them get to you guys. You're safe in the waking world, it's okay. It's okay. I'm here now, I'm holding you. In the palm of my hands. You're okay. You're safe now. I've gotten so spoiled on fast Twitter. Oh my goodness, no. Thankfully, Blue Sky folks have been really good about not posting spoilers. And Tumblr, where people may post spoilers. Thankfully, Tumblr actually has a functioning, like, filter block system. So as long as people use the tags or certain keywords, it catches the posts. So I actually went through the show without spoilers. I was very fortunate. I guess maybe also I just don't follow people that are, you know, they're either not really into the show so they don't really post about it at all, or they're kind enough to not post spoilers. I don't know. I was very lucky. I guess it wouldn't matter because I don't really know half of what goes on in the show anyway. That's okay. I enjoyed the ride. And I did enjoy watching it along, every now and then I'd watch it alongside, like, Layla and Scarlet, who do know a lot of, like, the League of Legends lore. And so they would both get very excited over certain things, or have theories, and I'd be like, ah, yes, I see. Doesn't understand at all. But it was fun. It was fun, like, listening to them. In their greater understanding. No water dreams tend to go back and forth across periods of time. I won't have them for a month or two. They might come back. Yeah, I think it's been a while since I've had a stress dream, and I'm sure that now that I've said that, I will probably have one tonight. But I've had just like my regular bad dreams, which are manageable. It's the stress dreams and the nightmares that usually get me. I need to watch it soon before I get spoiled more. Yeah! That's pretty good. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I was really happy with Castlevania Nocturne. That's good. I only watched the first season of Castlevania. It was not really my thing. Maybe I watched season 2. Maybe I watched... I'm trying to think. Maybe I did watch full seasons. I'd have to like look at the episode lists to really confirm. Like mouse shade going in. I guess also it doesn't help that this is a very thick brush. Yeah, I was like, I want it like open, but not like super, super open. It's kind of like looking back, like, what's going on? I don't remember where I left off in Castlevania. I got to the point where like there was a break for like 14 years or something. That thing Netflix does, where like, is it renewed? Is it over? Who knows? We aren't gonna tell you. Yeah. Yeah, I just know I finished like whatever season I was on, and then I was like, I don't think this show is for me. Which is not a critique on it. It's just like I'm just in a subjective manner. I don't think I'm the target audience, which is fine. And so I think when it finally came back, I was like, I just passed. Got 5%. 5% what? Battery? Battery. Oh, was like your device is gonna die. Well, then go plug it in and go get cozy. Go have a great rest of your. Oops, this is the wrong layer. A great rest of your weekend. I merged that. I think it's fine. It'll end up merged anyway. Now here's the real issues. Do I want to give them... I should give them maybe like real-ish faces if these guys have little dots. You know. Is there like in the foreground? They would have more detail. Yeah, makes sense to me. You're being awesome and starting my day in a perfect way. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with us. It is always a delight to chit-chat. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope it is very good to you. And if I don't see you on Monday, tomorrow, then I hope you have a great rest of your week too. I know that like a Sunday morning stream is a bit unorthodox. Typically people stream like in the evening. But I kind of like streaming in the morning. Because it really does like... feels like cozy little like brunch time that we all hang out. Yeah, he's got kind of like a triangle nose. Shape language. Edgy. Edgy. I love this group so much. I don't think I want it. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Oh. I don't want to get too detailed. Now we do gotta... And to think that this isn't even the line art, this is just clean sketch. I hate, you know what I hate? I know I've said this before on stream. I hate this. I hate this right here. Where jaw connects to ear. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know how to reconcile it in my style. Because, like, if you're doing a more... Uh-oh. Oopsies. If you're doing, like, a more proportional style, then yeah, like, you make, like, the neck thicker so it lines up properly, etc., etc. Or if you're doing, like, real heavy cartoon, then you can just do that. And you don't worry about it. But sometimes my style is kind of, like, in between super cartoon. Like, it is obviously very cartoony, very stylized, but then some... I don't know how to... I don't know how to balance it. Honestly, the answer is probably just doing more studies, and then just over time it'll be muscle memory and it'll adapt, but until then. It's wonky myself. I think your style looks really cute, though. Like, I don't even... And I mean this in a good way. Like, I don't even, like, think about it with your style, because it just flows so naturally. Like, it doesn't stick out because it looks natural, you know? Does that make sense? Am I just putting my foot in my mouth? Because I apologize if I am, but... you know, like, with something just, like, it just looks, like, this looks right. Like, my brain is good with this. And so, like, I don't even think about it. Like, I think that looks okay. But I gotta not think about it too much, because then I'm gonna keep coming back to this picture and be like, I have to fix this area. Okay, I think Edgy looks okay. Where's my boy? My boy! He looks so youthful. I gotta give him his little 5 o'clock shadow. And also, frankly, so that I don't forget it when I do the actual full thing. There we go. Edgy. Like the strat. It's just not think about it. Yeah, exactly. I just don't worry about it. Okay, let's see. Let me get rid of the Edgy. The fucking Torsten gets me every time I look at him. The tree behind him, a little bush over here in the corner. Maybe little snow angels. I mean, I do still really like it, actually. I do still really like it as an overall composition. I like the implication in my head that Tyken isn't, like, standing behind the snowman. He somehow tunneled, like, from underneath the snowman and is coming out. That's the fantasy in my head. Maybe he wild-shaped, dug into the snowman, and then dropped his wild shape and popped out. That feels right to me. That's the fiction that I'm going with. Also, I feel like I need to shrink Torsten, actually. Excuse me. Because Finley is like 7 feet tall, and while Torsten is tall, I think he's like 6 feet. he can be. They're not going to be exact heights because drawing Finley at his full height is kind of bonkers because he is like so tall. I do kind of take artistic liberties a little bit, but we can do some adjustment. Also, usually he's hunched over, and Layla has confirmed that for me. That he is usually, like, his little emo boy. Got that emo boy hunch. Which I just love that for him. And also for me. I mean, he's a full head taller than Lucy. And Lucy, I think, is like 5'7", 5'8". Right, because I think Lucy's 5'8", I think Tyke and Edgar are both 5'9". Or no, they're 5'10", which is funny because they're rivals, but they're also the same height. I think Torsten's like 6... I think Torsten and Ishtar are like 6'1", 6'2". And then Finley's like 7 feet tall or something. I wonder if I still have their heights pinned for myself. Let's see. Is it here? Ew. Nice job, past me from 3 years ago. Okay, yeah, the top of Lucy's head comes up to his chest. Which, you know, if I literally just like... I could literally just do this. And that's a little bit more accurate if he's like slumped, if he's like hunched forward. I feel like that can still work. Yeah. 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 I like it. I like how it's coming out. I know that it is, 'tis only a sketch for now. But I like it so far. Oh my gosh! You're heading out to call your girlfriend! Thank you for stopping by, Len! It was lovely hanging out with you. I hope you and your goof have a great rest of your weekend. Take care. Goodbye. I'm pinching your cheeks. I'm scrubbing them. Have a good weekend. Goodbye. I want to draw Torsten. What does Torsten's little outfit look like? Let's see. Oh, Finley's got a long coat too. Oh, but he's got like fluff on it. Okay, good. Oh, right, I forgot that he's got a really cute like pink scarf from Opal. Oh yeah, Lucy's got little like earmuffs. Ugh, I just love, like, I love all of them from last year, all the winter ones where it was like I broke them up by 3. I think they came out cute, but the Lucy, Tyke, and Torsten one where they're all hugging is so I love them. Let's see, it's 3 o'clock. Let me do like a very loose sketch of Torsten. And then that'll be where we call it for the day. This has a little template. I could probably just steal it, to be honest. Like that. I just love Torsten. Do you ever feel that way about your tabletop party? Where you're just like, I think that this character is my favorite, but actually maybe this character is my favorite, but actually I think maybe I like this one the best. And then you end up just, your heart about to explode because you're just so in love with everybody's characters. You know? I think that's just the tabletop experience. It has been for me. My tabletop career. I just go down the list of everybody's characters in my head and I just can't stop myself. Worse than... Like his big old triangle brows. He's just good. He's so spiky and yet he's so friend-shaped. Sometimes when your friends are just immensely talented and fun and delightful, it's like, how am I not supposed to fall in love with your characters? Like, did you even think about the fact that I wouldn't stand a chance? Did you even consider that when you made yet another perfect character? And they never do. They never do. What am I supposed to do? Just not fall in love with him? He is a good bean. He's such a good bean. I love Torsten. The way Lucy drops everything in combat to run to Torsten and Tyken's side if they are in need. They're besties. She adores her boys. And I adore my boys. I adore everybody. Toki's so cute, and she's so funny. She's so charming. And he's also very funny. I love him. He just wants to do the right thing. And he just wants to go back to having a normal life. And I think that's admirable. And Edgar was like on a bad path, but he was like, no. I think I'm gonna make a good life here where I am. And I love and admire that about him too. And also he's just really funny. It doesn't help that my friends themselves are hilarious, objectively. I found old like quotes that I wrote down from our old campaign, our previous one before this one. And from Torsten's player. Hi Queen, welcome back! Hope you had a nice shower. Oh actually, oh Torsten's got like little bracers on. I do actually... I do want to give this to him. Yeah. But like, his player character, and they're just so funny. He's just so funny. Just like out of context of stuff like, hey, I do remember my birthday. Like, because his character, like, died and then was, like, came back as, like, a revenant, and so he didn't, like, remember everything about his past. And so every now and then, like, something would just come back to him. It's just, I Very funny. That's the real reason why I take notes, is that I can write down every time my friends are hilarious, so I don't forget. Because the problem is I will forget. But then I can look back, and I can remember. And be delighted all over again. Also because I need to take notes to be able to remember. But both can be true. There's so many funny quotes from the first D&D campaign I ever played. D&D's just... it's just good. It's a good game. Tabletop games are fun. I literally was like, I'm just gonna do a really quick loose sketch of Torsten. Also me sits down and actually starts. Oh. Oh, Isabel. What are we gonna do with you? What are we listening to else? Oh, morning walks. Okay. That's nice. One remember off the top of my head was DM, you got a bag of angry water. It's La Croix. Spencer, confirm. Is that true? Is La Croix angry water? Would you say? I've never had La Croix. La Croix. It's not angry, I'd say. Temperamental, perhaps? It's delightful and crisp. Ah. Because La Croix is, like, carbonated, right? I did all this, and maybe I do kind of want to give him sleeves, actually. I just want Torsten to be cozy. So, is that so wrong of me? What? My beautiful boy? It is, yeah. Okay, okay. I would say I exclusively drink the plain or the citrus flavors, but never ever grapefruit. Interesting. Grapefruit's usually a pretty good flavor. Is it just very, like, strong for La Croix? Or do you just not like grapefruit? I guess I should also ask. I do like grapefruit as a flavor. As a food, I'm kind of a little bit more picky about it, but I do like it as a flavor. I cannot agree with fruit. That's fair. That's fair. I get that. I just like drawing Torsten stacked. Is that so fucking wrong? I don't think I should be punished for this. I don't think I should be punished for drawing Torsten stacked. And just beefy and wide. Like that little, like, chick track of, like, you gotta go, I'm really glad I got— yeah, thank you for stopping by, Q-mate. I always love seeing you and hanging out and saying hi. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll get cozy. We'll be productive. Go do whatever you gotta go do. Thank you for hanging out. Never had the— oh, work. Water was angry because it was a water spirit that got put into a water spirit. That would make it angry. That's true. I feel like seltzer is angry water. Oh, I have to sneeze, hang on. Excuse me. I think Seltzer's angry water. Seltzer fights you back. Seltzer has opinions. And none of them are good. Ugh. All of its opinions are mean and they go for your deepest insecurities. You get me. And I used to drink seltzer all the time when I was a kid. Although I'll take a seltzer in a pinch. Oh yeah, I mean, it has its benefits. And there are times when it can be very yummy. We used to have it a lot when my grandma was alive because she loved drinking it, so we always had like a bottle. But it has been many, many years. Hey, going back to the years thing, it's been probably 20 years. Person, you're kind of like leaning a little bit. But just like your... It's like this part of you. There we go. I know that probably this arm's gonna be like covered up by Lucy, but... Just getting the general shape of it for the sake of the sketch. Okay, that's fine. You gotta go now as you're about to play a dinosaur video game, The Isle, with some friends. Ooh, that sounds really fun. I hope you guys have a lovely time. Enjoy your dinosaur isle. And thank you for hanging out. Always a delight to see you and to chat and all that good stuff. I feel like maybe I say that for all of you guys, but it's true. And I appreciate all you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Go have fun. Maybe I just want you guys to know that I love and appreciate you. And I like your company. Because I do. I definitely would not stream if I didn't enjoy the company. Because that's a huge part of it. I have been very lucky to meet a lot of you guys. His scarf is kind of tucked into his coat. Interesting. I'm gonna break in the norm here, Torsten. I say as if I didn't design his winter look many years ago. I know we just checked flipped, but he looks okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Torsten. Looking good, buddy. Because if I don't, I'm gonna forget about them. I know myself. Especially because this is probably gonna be like a long-term piece, so it's gonna take a while for me to finish it. Okay. Alright. I think actually... I do actually think that this is probably a good stopping point. I mean, we did the entire sketch. We did the three in the back, plus a snowman. And then we did a little Edgar sketch, and we just did a Torsten. I think that's pretty good. You know? Enhance. There we go. Hey, where's Edgar? Little highlights in the eyes. That's pretty good. Not in a I'm tooting my own horn way, but you know what? I like it. I think it's very whimsical. Very, very postcard-y. Pretty cute. A nice little project to work on. Okay. I think that's good for today. Because also it is almost 3:30, so... I am gonna get up. I'm gonna go pee. And then I'm probably gonna go clean my bathroom, actually. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I like it. And I appreciate your guys' help with the background, because I'm very bad at backgrounds. And I think the suggestions that you guys made it look really nice. Looks kind of filled out, but not something that I can't handle. Yeah, I like it. So I saved my references for later. And we'll kind of work on this on and off. I might work on it, like, off-stream and stuff, but it will probably take me a while, so I'm sure we will come back to this on-stream at some point. But yeah. Okay, tomorrow's game night. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I'll have to look at my library. I might pick something new. I think I found, like, a chicken game or something that we can try out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll find something fun. Because I bought a couple games recently because they were on sale, so we'll check them out. I guess, you know what? I guess you'll just have to stop by tomorrow and find out. Got him. Got him. But otherwise, I don't know if Wednesday I'll stream. Probably not. Probably not, because I'll probably be doing, like, dinner prep for the following day. We'll see. But if not, if I don't see you guys tomorrow night, and if I don't stream Wednesday, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'm not gonna raid anybody, because frankly, I gotta pee so bad. So I'm just gonna say goodbye for now. I'm just gonna say bye and go piss real quick. But if I don't see you guys, I will see you next week. I will see you guys in the Discord if you would like to hang out there. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. There's my little socials. I'm like, what do I do at end of stream? What is the professional thing to do? Yeah, maybe I'll post this whip on my little socials. There you go. Because I haven't posted anything new in a while. Post this little sketch. Yeah. I think that's all I got. I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your week. This is your end of stream. If you need these kinds of reminders to get up, you go piss, get something to drink, get a snack if you need to, take your meds, if you have anything set on a timer like laundry or anything, here's your reminder to go check it. Yeah. Go brush your teeth, wash your face, get some fresh air, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for hanging out again. I will see you around. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. I think that's all I got. So goodbye. Goodbye. See ya. Goodbye.